don't realize that after death, the body breaks down in a very structured way. When we think about decomposition, we imagine something gross and crazy, but really it's an organized biological process that follows very specific stages. This topic may be uncomfortable to talk about, but decomposition is completely natural and plays an important role in science, forensic investigations, and mortuary work. Understanding this process helps professionals determine how long a person has been deceased and what environmental factors may have affected the body. My name is Emily, and today I'm going to explain the 5 stages of human decomposition. The first stage of decomposition is also known as the fresh stage. It begins immediately after death. During this stage, the heart stops beating, which means oxygen is no longer being delivered to the cells throughout the body. With no oxygen, the cells die very quickly. At the same time, enzymes that normally are used to break down food inside the body begin breaking down the body's own tissue in a process called autolysis or self-digestion. Even though those changes are happening rapidly on a microscopic level, there are usually very few visible signs on the outside of the body during this stage. According to Goff in 2009, early post-mortem changes begin at the cellular level as enzymes start digesting tissue shortly after death. The second stage is the bloat stage. This stage is when decomposition becomes more visible. During this stage, bacteria that normally live in the body, especially in the intestine, begin breaking down tissue and producing gases. These gases build up inside the body because there's no longer any circulation or respiration to release them, which causes the body to swell significantly. This swelling can cause the skin to stretch and may also cause discoloration. A strong odor begins to develop due to the release of the gases and the chemicals. And the third stage is known as active decay. This is typically the most intense stage of decomposition. During active decay, the body begins to break down very rapidly. Soft tissues and organs begin to liquefy, and large amounts of fluids are released into the surrounding environment. This stage is also when insect activity becomes most important. Flies are usually among the first insects to arrive and lay eggs on the body. These eggs quickly hatch into larvae or maggots, which feed on the decomposing tissue. Insects colonization is one of the most important factors on how quickly a body decomposes. Stage 4 is called advanced decay. By this point, most of the soft tissue has already been taken down and consumed by bacteria and insects. The body starts to dry out and there's much less odor compared to the earlier stages. Environmental factors become especially important during this stage. Things like temperature, moisture, soil, and other sorts of that nature can affect how quickly decomposition continues. The final stage is skeletonization. What remains is primarily bones, cartilage, and possibly small amounts of dried tissue. In a warm, humid environment, decomposition can be much faster than on a cold or dry day. Estimating the time of death can also be difficult because decomposition is influenced by many environmental variables that can speed up or slow down the process. The human body goes through 5 stages of decomposition. The fresh stage, bloat, active decay, advanced decay, and skeletonization. And often people do think it's very gross and disgusting, but it's just a part of life, a natural thing that happens to everything that dies. And yeah. this process is important for professionals to learn about because it does help in like solving investigations or like for mortuary workers. And yeah, that's about it. That's just the 5 stages of human decomposition.